Okay. Yeah. So this is Clash Royale's D3 game with a triple forward lineup on off the drop. This is great. Got some good teammates here, so let's see what happens. Okay. Wait a moment here. So I've just got to notice off the drop, right? There's no reason for you to absolutely burn your stamina. Whoa, that's really big. Hold on, sorry. You were burning your stamina bar. I mean, like, it's all gone, and you have no boost now to boost into this play here, right? It would be really helpful for you to have this because then you could kind of route towards it coming through from here. You would have more speed to be able to make that turn up the boards. You would be able to just gap up on number 6 here. But so that's just one major thing. Just make sure that you're conserving your boost or only using it whenever you need to. This is fine. That's a good pass. Your teammate should be staying boards here and waiting. He should really just jump turn on the boards and stay on the boards because the easiest way to receive a pass is just having the security that the puck is on the boards. Um, but it goes all the way around, and I don't really know why your teammate. Let's see. I jumped far behind, a little bit too far even. Um, yeah, I mean I don't know why 63 can't get to that, but okay, Jules does a good job. This is fine. Like your left wing, you're pushing up, your teammate's cycling out. Like, just let me. I just need to see. Okay, well, one thing here is like you see 63 is creeping in, right? So if 14, the opposite, this offensive player. Here, let me switch colors so it's easier to see. Let's go with like a light blue. Since this guy, he's gonna come around, right, to collect. So your teammate 63 here, he can also push in. I'm gonna change up the colors actually. Your teammate can push in, and um, you guys can clamp him, right? Which is, I think that's what you guys end up doing. So because of this, you know, there's not going to be a good pass made from this guy whenever he get number 14 whenever he gets to the puck. So you can stay near the point, right? Your teammates looking to you don't want to leave this guy too far. Like you want to gap up because from what you see here, 14 is going to be the first to this, and since you're so close here, he can literally just launch it, all the way up the boards and around you. So you want to make sure that you're, not. You have to cover for 63 creeping in here or 10. I don't know which ones. 10 does a good job though. But yeah, see, I mean, like exactly what I said was gonna happen ended up happening. Um, Unfortunately, your teammates had enough time to get back here. Your routing's fine. That's good. You slow down in the middle, cover the pass. That's really good. Okay, so your head's up here. You know your teammate's gonna get this, right? So, well, I guess let me just see what happens. All this is fine. It's kind of, I mean, this is just all like, this is all based on the player, like, and how accurate they are. I mean, realistically, I would like it if your teammate put this up boards, just because you're gonna beat the boards race every time. But like I said, I mean, it's fine. They ended up redumping it to you regardless, so you get a retry. Teammate should go around. 10 should 10 should turn back here. Um, right? What is happening? Why can't I? Okay, sorry. I'm a little bit new to this VHL software. Is this Hunter? No, this is Canty, right? No, Jules. He can turn back here, offer this around, um, and you see Louis. I think this is Louis. Louis obviously can pressure this, But he, you can also go for a like a bypass. Well, this isn't you, but this guy could go for a bypass. So you just need to be like consciously thinking about what your defenders might be like, what decisions they might be thinking about, so that you know how to get open next. Because you're gapped up on right now. 14 is holding you really well. So right now you're not really offering too much, just besides, just if I don't know who 57 is, but if they turn out to the boards, they can like one tee it over to you, um, up the boards. But okay, it's good. You recognize 14 is a threat. Nice. Okay, you get ahead here. We'll see. Mechanical error, just bad touch. It's whatever. Okay, nice. You route to cover the drop. That's really good. Okay, I think, yeah. So you don't need a boost to this, right? Like, there's no product of actually boosting to this. No matter what, by the time that this puck actually gets to this player, you're gonna have enough. Like, 14 is already slowed down. You're gonna close this gap here before or like by the point that the puck gets to this guy, so you can hold on all your boost here. Um, they just, I mean, what the hell? I'm not even gonna question it. Uh, I don't like you really turning out here. Like, no, 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 definitely not. You need to This is weird, right? So these there was a little bit of panic. So these guys being grouped up allows for an out pass. Which means that there's always this option of just driving to the net or the cross to this guy. So you turning so wide like this can possibly cause you to be missing this gap. I would always try and just turn back whenever you guys aren't heads up. And heads up being like your teammate has the puck and is ready to, or your teammate is going to get the puck and is getting ready to move up the rink. But you see 6 gets the puck here. That's a good it's a good take. Nice. Yeah, I mean, like, as soon as you this is fine. Like, I would have gotten moving already here. Once you see this and you see 6 actually get hit, then you can like turn and you could even start like boosting. um I, I'm not really like too sure. Like I said, I'm not like any of the top players. I don't know exactly what to do in these situations, but this is fine. That's just good defense. I mean, does Jules get a touch? Yeah, I mean, Jules gets a touch. You could have made a play off of it, but it's whatever. Or you couldn't have. He could have, but you know, I'm only gonna talk about what happens. Okay, turn back here, right? So whenever you turn off of this and 10's turning, since you've already turned, 14 now it is. Well, okay, I'm not sure why he's turning back up on you when his teammate literally has control of the puck. Um, because there could be a clear drop pass to 14. And right here would be a perfect time to look left and find 14 if he had been moving correctly, which he did not. So it's just interesting. This is fine. I like how you're slowly moving into the zone as F1. You're not like blowing past it. I had a big problem where I would just blow all the way through the zone and try and apply pressure instantly. But you do a good job of not being too aggressive. I don't know. This tearing is just because this media player. But yeah, it's good. You're staying close to these guys. You're not really offering them a free pass. It's good. You recognize 6 as a threat. Okay, offer the yeah. Okay. I mean, you had good routing here this whole play. I mean, right here you're offering this tap outs up the boards to you. I mean, this is still good. Okay, this is fine. Instantly, I hope you just make this exact turn. Log is slow. Oh yeah, I guess he hit the boards. He lost all of his stamina. He's just moving at 27. That's unfortunate. That's good though. You make that. I'm trying not to drag this out too long. This is already in a 10-minute recording and I'm not even through the first period. Okay, this is a little awkward. You don't need to move this far in, right? You already have two players in the zone here, and one of them is gonna clearly beat you here, and you know pushing into this also leaves your teammate with a. Okay, this is so D3. What is going on here? All right. So if you had waited here, I assume this is this log? Yeah, that's log. He has an outlet to you, and then you have a free pass to Jules, which I know he's genuinely like pretty good at handling the puck. I mean, I don't know about you, but this has absolutely no coverage here. This guy's turned this way, and this way. Like, they, who's the closest player? Maybe this guy on full boost. So, just if you're offering your teammates this option out to here, and you're still remaining here, you give this guy help too, and vice versa. This can come all the way around to Jules here, and he can play the puck. And if you're here, these guys will all be gravitating, panicking, and he can find you like a free pass option. Those are just theoreticals, though. What? It's good for logging me. Okay, right here, I don't really. Why does it not go backwards? I want to go backwards. It doesn't want to go backwards for me. I don't know. Okay, so I need it. I don't know what you're looking at here. I assume you're looking at the puck. You literally just. I think you stay backhand here, and you go for the 1T in front, because you have I don't know who that is, but they can make this little. It's like if it comes here, they can kind of like. I don't know. It's like if you tilt backwards, you can kind of do like a forwards push, and they can just chip it right over 57's pads. So he's laying right here. There's this whole back side of the net that's open. So, Dizzle. Dizzle's good at the game. I like Dizzle. Nice. Let's see what you do here. Good move. Great try. I mean, that was really good. Goalie was just on it. The stick's right here. There's not really. I mean, like I said, I'm not really gonna judge you on like mechanical based things. You couldn't. I mean, I don't think I would have scored it there. So. If you get a shot on net, I'm not gonna just like knock you for anything. uh okay. I mean, this play. I mean, this is like the same as last time, except you have full boost here. I don't know why you don't just accelerate into this, because both of these guys are turned the wrong direction. So, if you can skate this forwards, your teammate should stop coming this way and go up the rink, because then you would have a, you would have a full. Let's see, like, well, yeah, I'm not really sure the motivation behind sitting there and waiting. See, because now you guys are clumped up on the side of a rink, and you've got this like wall going on here, where there's not really many options. I assume he holds on to this and maybe dumps into you in the corner, or tries to pull it through the wall. Let's figure it out. Okay, yep. That's good beat. Wow. Okay, just outskilled. Fuck. What the hell? There's not. I mean, there's not really many options here. Like you're on your you're on your forehand, so you can't really pull the puck off the wall with the angle that you're on the wall at to begin with. So, like right here, like you're getting squeezed in by this guy. You can't be out wide. So, I mean, I think this is fine. Like you're not really passing anyone, but like your teammate gave you a pass that led you into a very contested area, right? So, I mean, you get a great shot on net. It's unfortunate that it wasn't a little bit lower, but still a good rip. Okay, just make sure you alt stop at some point here so that you're not. Like right here, whenever you see these guys, they're all moving away from you. Oh, sorry, they're all moving away. Um, you know, you know that this spot here is going to be free if your teammate can get around to the pass. Otherwise, he's just going to come up here. He's got this line, so um, yeah, he gets around, but I guess maybe was he getting sticked here? I mean, if he relinquished the puck a little bit before beating 44, or a little bit after beating 44, I think he might have had a little bit more time here. Because, yeah, his stick, you can see his stick flips right there. If he just insta-ripped it, Dizzle's sitting still. And he would have had a line like here. So if you stopped like maybe here, you'd have had the full swing. Okay, good. You are conserving your stamina here, so I suppose maybe it's not that much of a problem. I mean, I would definitely place you in D2 also. So, like, D3 games are a little bit hard to judge just because it's like there's really good skill in some games, and then, others are like extremely low skill. But, like, your team has a lot of like really notable like players that are, high skill. Like, obviously there's Log, Canty, and I think Canty's on your team, right? This 63, and then Jules, and then you, obviously. This is just another one of those where I mean, you're last guy, right? You don't really want to push all the way into this because, let me just skip ahead just a second. Anything goes wrong here, like this guy gets a stick out or this guy gets a stick out, and you're last, the puck fortunately comes out. Oh, wait, hold on, I missed clearing one thing. The puck comes out nicely. Oh, gosh. Comes out nicely for you. But, right, Log could turn and get the puck back anyways. I mean, the time is low, but 8 seconds is still enough to make an offensive zone play. So, yeah, they just kill it. Okay. This guy's chirping you in chat. What the hell? Nice. Good turn back. Just make sure. I'm not really sure if you're looking at your map here or not, but just keep the puck out wide, right? You want to keep it like you want to protect your. Okay, think about like in real life, right? Like whenever you're trying to get a puck around someone and you're using your, any side of your body, you're putting your shoulder into the guy, right? And then you're trying to maneuver the puck around him by using your shoulder as a buffer between you and his stick. So if you apply that to this situation here, you just try and keep the puck out wide and away from him, because you get sticked here. This is a lot of mumbo jumbo. What the hell? Okay. I mean, I don't know why the jelly bomb, that's who it is. I don't really know why he's touching that there, because it's your puck all day. But okay, you have no stam here. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I suppose that's fine to boost. I mean, you kind of have to apply the pressure there. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't even be in this situation regardless if your teammate had just given you the puck. But that's a great take there. Nice, good patience. Okay. Um, you just keep going net. This guy should have some boosts, I would assume, to be able to at least push out of this like for back check, and you just keep pushing net, right? Because you can either be like a backdoor option, even though this guy's coming up on you. You can still be a backdoor option, or you can just post up here. This guy rips a shot, and then you're there. You trickle in, and you're waiting around here for a rebound off of any of these pads. Golly, this is way too fucking long. I should try and just like talk as I go now. Yeah, it's already 22 minutes. I'm not trying to make this forever. I mean, I'm fine wasting hours of my day, but I don't want to make this like actually unwatchable. Okay, let me go back just a bit. Okay, you can. Okay, one thing you can do here. I'm gonna go back even just a little bit further, just to show you coming into the zone, right? As soon as this guy gets beat here, and your teammate is going to collect the puck around here, just literally hit the S key. I know you're moving very fast right now, down here. Just hit the S key and start like slowly moving into here, because this guy is just gonna keep going net. Like he's not gonna. Right, like you've completely separated yourself from the player now, and if the jelly bomb or if Log recognizes this, he's gonna give you that around pass. Either that, or he's gonna try and rip this shot, and it's gonna go to the corner for you, which is also another decent play. Um, Decent play with it just being that the fact that it's supposed to get to the corner, and if it doesn't, it's either a decent shot on net or it's just sitting on the side of the net. But, you push all the way through into the corner. I don't know what comms were, but like I said, if you just slowed down, trickled in here, Log would have had an option, because this guy's completely separated from the puck. He has to either choose to pressure Log so that Log can't come through. Let me back up just a moment, too. This is just an important thing, so I'm fine spending some extra time on it, because this will help you make a lot better chances whenever you have two guys down in your defensive zone. And it's a 2-on-2. Yeah, so does a great move, gets past Tarasenko, I believe that is. Yeah, so you trickle in here, right, after the... And, yeah, so he turns to start applying pressure instantly and threatening this. Because if you're waiting here, this line is open, and he even comes more like this angle even. So let me back it up. He comes more like this. So if you're waiting here, there's this move, and there's, just you being here and ready to shoot. So, and Log ends up basically doing the move that I said, but doesn't have that passing option readily available. If you were there when he was at this point and this was uncontested, would be an opportunity. You could also call for it, like I'm late mid, or like I'm middle. That's good. You rotate out. You see that your teammate pushes in here, so it's a good exchange. So you guys both pick up. Okay, good. You recognize that. Okay, let's see. Does he go for the drop? Yes, he does. Terrible drop. Oh, goalie comes out very far for that. Okay. Nice. Still heads up. That's lucky. Okay, you're staying on line with him. That's fine. You do kind of want to stay parallel with your like offensive pair if you guys are coming down at the same time. Because then you can always drop back and stuff to offer like a declined pass. Okay, you're boosting while not on the puck here too. Like I get you're trying to get ahead here, but I mean there isn't a threat in the world on you, right? They're all over here. So if this guy gets to this to be able to pass it, like you're boosting ahead because that's what you're anticipating, you can just keep your boost because now, you know, it's D3. I'm over analyzing it because the puck has gone up and down the rink now like 3 times, and I don't think the red team has like touched it more than just to dump it. So it's a good catch. You lose your stamina or all your momentum on the turn, but okay, that's fine. You're pulling the defender off here. Like this is good. Tenny's recognized now that he needs to go for the far drop to 63. Okay, he tries to solo play it. Wow, okay. Damn, the fucking crossbar hates you. Great try. Okay, someone has to pick this guy up here. So this is something you need to communicate with your teammates that whenever this happens, so you can turn back, right? So what you want to do is you want to follow this line the whole way down, right? You just want to keep pushing along with it as this guy comes and slowly like applying pressure to this guy, because the quicker that you can apply pressure to him while also like defend or how well no, I mean, okay, so look, if 10 is gapped up here, which he should be like figuring out how to turn around and get to this point. So I know he board bounced, but he hasn't made any effort to try and get close to 91. So you're doing fine, like holding 14 here, but because there's no pressure, like someone has to do something. Okay, I mean, I don't get it, man. That the dump to your team is a great move for y'all and not for them, but you can take all the benefits from that. Okay, so you guys are all like clumped up here, right? You're forwards. You can let it turn for this. Like this is just a reset play. You guys have to reset and get like locked back in. So that's good. See, you're covering this angle here, and like this guy's just straggling. 10 is not even covering anyone, right? 6 here is 63 can turn for 6. 57 is literally going to gap up on 44. You need to communicate with 10 that he's got to slow down and get to 14. This puck should have gone across here way earlier. 5 seconds earlier even. Maybe. Okay, good. You turn back. That's good. That's risky. That's really risky. Right. You have space. If you're looking at the map here, like once you before you even pick this up, like right here, you should just look at the map. All the way up to this puck, you should look at it. And then now you can look back at the puck. Cuz you'll notice here like you can completely come around. Like this guy might be pushing or he might turn on you, so you can either see that and cut here cuz this guy will either be doing some weird shit or he'll okay. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, so if you hold this, he's so slow. He's stationary by the point that you pass this at. So you can just full blow past him, and you have good handles. Like I've seen him, and you've shown him in this game. Like you need to be confident in yourself to and your defense is in your zone, right? Like you making this play, you still have log back here on 6, and if you lose the puck to 44, like you can still reapply your pressure on him. Like you have to take some risks, like sometimes, because that's what without having to, without needing to like break down the defense. If you take those risks, you can occasionally reap the benefits and stuff. So you don't want to be playing scared all the time. Like you want to be confident, and you want to like understand that you're very capable of moving the puck and being able to beat. Okay. What the hell? I don't know what 63 is doing. I assume this is going to be a very bad... What the hell? What is going on? Damn! What the hell are they feeding D3 players? That is insane, by the way. The fact that this pass didn't land a 4-6 is beyond me. But that was a good pass into a beautiful shot. I mean, the pass should have been on the ground, but... Okay. Okay. Sorry, hold on, I skipped back. Okay. You need to occasionally, like, you gotta hit the S button sometimes, right? You slow it down here. You have a full stamina bar, right? Oh, sorry. You have a full stamina bar. You can literally trickle up here and slow down a little bit because you're gonna beat this guy, right? You have full stamina bar. You have like you have gapped up on him. You can create space between this guy because he's gonna keep going, and if he doesn't, he's probably gonna get beat because you have full stamina bar, right? But you instead try to come in middle, and you're boosting into 91, who just swipes the puck from you, right? But right here, you threaten this turn, so he's automatically gonna try and make this hard turn, and you're going to move outside, and make this route. Just some like the decision making on the puck. Like it's okay to slow the play down sometimes, as long as you have stamina to back up your decisions. Um, and sometimes you don't even need stamina if you have enough space, between the people behind you. Okay, that's fine. You rotate out. Just make sure whenever you're doing this backwards rotation, just cycle all the way through. Um, just because you're offering like a drop, right? Like, I think this puck automatically should come out here. If that's like a D3 option, does it? No, but okay, you do somewhat complete the rotation, but I don't know, some miscommunication maybe between your teammates. Okay, you're doing fine. I mean, maybe not like the most optimal path, but okay, they get a shot attempt off here, so. Okay, I think you just recognize this too late. Like 91's your guy, right? You are literally man marking him on the play. Like this is a pass up to you, so you should be returning for it regardless. But 91 capitalizes on this and completely gets the puck before you, even though you're literally looking at the puck, right? So this puck has just come off his stick, and it's there, and you should be going for it. And since you're man marking him on the, because you guys weren't heads up before this, Now he's got the puck, blows past your other guy. Now there's two of you out of commission. 63 is never getting to the puck in any circumstance ever because he's literally facing this direction. And Log is alone. I am assuming 0 miles an hour. Yeah. Okay, 10 blows past him. Rips a stinker. Was that 10? No, that was 91, sorry. Good pass. Nice, great catch. Not that this is like the greatest move because it's a little bit inconsistent depending on how much experience you have. You can always make a little tap this way just to immediately move the puck out of this guy's like line, right? Like you'll see what I mean. Oops, sorry. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Like when you get this, if you instantly just like slow down and pivot right with the puck and keep it on, your forehand, then he's gonna blow past you. Like, cause you move the puck out of his like range here at this point. If you literally just like right here, take it right, and you should like have slowed down and pivoted, cause now you'll make so much room for yourself in the future. Because if you beat this guy, you're coming into this where these guys are literally stationary and you have a screen in front of the net. You can just cut left or right and rip it. Okay, after this, I'm literally just going to go, like, pick out things not one by one, but I'm just going to go look at, like, just important plays. Okay. This is another one of those things where, like, you can slow down and, like, I mean, getting the shot's fine here, but, like, slowing down, you're still going to keep this guy pushing, and you'll find this, like, this dead zone pass into your teammate's stick or just a cross shot. Because you have a lot of room on this guy behind you. So, this is another opportunity you possibly could have looked for. And not that this shot's bad, and not that you shouldn't like take it from this angle, because you do have a clear shot on net. It's just that you have a very like sure way of making a play, like getting closer to the net here. Oh my goodness. Okay. You route down on 91. That's good. You stay on him. Yep. Nice. That guy gets picked up. Good. You can slow down here, right? The quicker that you keep pushing into this, the more you're letting this guy cover you by proximity. Because if you're slowing down here and staying if you're here at this point, his cross to you is a lot more achievable because your stick won't be like he'll have more room to put it in front of you. He has no room to put it in front of you. In the pass right now, if he rips it, it's just gonna go behind you, right? But if you're staying behind and you're allowing him, you're either gonna cause this guy right here, you're gonna cause the defending guy to either have to slow down and back up and decrease his speed while this guy's still moving 27, or you're going to have to drop back and this guy's going to keep moving forward, or he's just going to have to keep going straight and pray that he can defend it. But if you drop back here, you apply a lot of extra ghost pressure on this guy if he's looking for this. And if he's not, then you just have that free option, right? Right, so then he just rips it on net. He gets met by the goalie, clears it off. Yeah, okay. Dumps it. Is it a shot on net? Nope. Okay. Interesting. This should be a 1T. As soon as he gets this should be out to 44 because he is the freest guy ever. Now he takes it, puts himself back in pressure, and makes a pass to no one. You guys recover the puck, right? Like, whenever you have a free pass and it alleviates pressure, they should be taking that, right? And they're not, so. But it's good that you guys capitalize it, get a shot. It's nice. Keep moving. Oh, fuck. That sucks, man. That was a good play, though. I'm getting open for that pass and stuff. Your teammate found you. It was unlucky. The touch just happens. Puck sucks. If only the puck were just a little bit lighter. Nice, good fight. This is hard, man. 63. Does he get over far enough? Okay, he turns a little bit too early, right? He needs to keep moving, because you can keep this on your hand over here, right, and find this cross to him. That's really your only option. Other than that, it's a ground shot, because this guy's lifting his stick in the air. Yeah, like a ground shot from this angle would, I mean, it either get tipped by this guy into close side because this goal is gonna dash, or it's gonna, gonna go in. Good fight. Wow. Okay, unlucky. Just, damn, this guy's chirping you in chat just for everything. I don't know here if I would try and find this. You have so many options here. Like, I guess it's not really the worst. But to make this pass out to the boards, just circle around, right? Come around and give it out this way. It's a very sure way of knowing that your teammate will 100% get the puck. Okay, Log does a really good job at closing the distance there. Keeping pressure. Okay. Fucking dead. Down. Oh, okay. What? Okay, good fight. I've never seen that. 2-on-1, threatening the... Okay, here you sell yourself a little bit too much, I won't lie. Like, at this point, the goalie knows you're going to shoot it, right? So he... I mean, this goes in, right? So it's obviously a good shot. I'm assuming it hits this. But, you don't let the goalie guess very much here as to what you're doing, right? Because your whole option of passing is based on the fact whether your stick is here or not, because you can't make this, I mean, you can't push the puck really this direction without, like, chipping it accidentally. So, and you come backhand too, and you're not and the puck is not, here. So you could sell the forehand, come backhand, and fake the pass, and then come back forward, and then come back forwards, and then maybe rip it, because the goalie will have been baited twice that you're gonna make this pass here on both of these. This is something that I'm just now learning. Like, I'm just starting to implement this concept, because this will help me. This will help my opportunities like this and the goalie better. Like, I mean, you score this, right? So I'm not, it's really not that big of a deal. Oh, wow. What the hell? That is not what I was expecting. Okay. I mean, right, like the goalie's going for the save. I assume. Maybe not. I mean, you might have literally just cooked the goalie so bad that he was lost. I mean, I don't know if I don't even know what he's. I don't know. I mean, he's look where he is in his crease. In my opinion, you should never pass it when the goalie's this far back in his crease, because then you get rid of any sort of option where, like, of any pass error or shot error or stupid puck bounces off the stick. Because if the goalie's this far back in his crease, he's giving you every option to shoot. So you do a good job capitalizing on that. So yeah, good job. It was a good little 1-0 typical puck win, bro. What, 1 minute 30 left or something? Yeah. So, anything else happen? Goes down for it. I mean, just chuck the puck down to the corner, honestly, because now you're giving the. Is this Blake? Yeah, I guess your goalie gets it. Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't give Blake options like that, but fortunately he didn't make a good play off of it. Okay, I mean, like, that's good. Like you did a great job. Like I feel like you have good movement off the puck. Um, like whenever you're coming back into your zone, like you do a good job at making sure that you're cutting off like passing lanes and stuff. But you know, just if you've made it to this point and are still listening, um, you should definitely just keep like I would just keep like doing with what you're doing because I mean you're definitely like not just like you're not only I think you'd get so much better if you just had a really good team to play with who would like start making your like gears turn in your brain because you're still reliant on like pub like NA pugs and like D3 games. So I think once you get into D2, you'll see like a major increase in just like your whole like awareness and everything. But I think like your brain is in the correct spot. So just keep trying to make sure that you're looking for the you know the lines. But just keep doing what you're doing. There's not really much else to say. Just take into what I said account earlier, and then anything that I stopped it for. Just trying to keep those conscious in the back of your head, and I guess just don't try and do it all at once. Just you don't want to overload yourself and then end up not learning from this. But yeah, all right.